What's up? Welcome to episode 5 of the journey. I've been thinking about this video for the longest of times. You feel me? This video is called Quarantine and Semen Retention. I named it that because these are two of the biggest points that I think are so huge for this moment in time right now. Quarantine, obviously, because we're all going through it due to the pandemic. Quarantine has been really big for me. You feel me? It's allowed me to implement things that I've been wanting to do, but I never had a chance to do because my daily routine was so busy. You feel what I'm saying? Like I would get up, go to school by 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. And I go to school, go to my meetings, go to work. I got 2 jobs on campus. And then after my day, do some homework, and then I'll go right to the gym, right? So I'm done by like 8:30, 9 o'clock every day. You feel me? Getting up from 7:45 to 9, I'm putting in 12, almost 13 hours roughly every day. And I would do that, and then I would come home, maybe do some more homework, eat, and then that's it. So I never really had enough time. Plus, I'm working another job on the weekends. You feel what I'm saying? So I had no free time to do anything, to implement anything, or if I thought about doing it, I never had enough gas because I was so worked out throughout the week to actually implement anything extra. You feel what I'm saying? So this quarantine has really allowed me to implement my morning routine, which is now I get up at 6:45 every morning. I have an alarm clock that goes off every single morning at 6:45. I get up, I give God the praise the first 5-10 minutes of the day. Then I'll go in, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I'll move into reading my Bible, reading my personal development book. Then I'll go right into meditation for 8 minutes. Then I'll run, and then I'll go right into taking a shower and get ready for my day. You feel me? So like structurally, I'll be done around like 8:30. Which is enough time to do anything that I need to do, even with school coming up again. So that'll be my morning routine. And it's also allowed me to actually implement a nightly routine. You feel me? So like for night, I'll watch some football videos, stuff like that. And then I'll also journal. I'll go over my thoughts for the day, things that I did, things that I didn't do, stuff like that. Just jot it down to get it off my mind so I can go to bed easy. Some things that I want to accomplish, some things that I'm, maybe struggling with or whatever. And then I'll also implement things like learn a second language, trying to learn French. So I'll also do that. And I'll do that on a nightly routine. So I'm also I'm continuously going to what I want to do. You feel me? Dividing time, going over my finances, putting in time to help me get to where I want to go. You feel what I'm saying? So that's been really huge for me. Really, really huge. Also, I use this time to invest in myself and in my future. What I mean by myself is I buy books, eating the right things, saving money for a rainy day. Because Kamala Harris said it, and then I read a book called Fake, who also said that most people don't have $400 for a rainy day or when a car breaks down or anything of that magnitude. And when they said that, I was like, oh wow, like I don't want to be those people caught out because I had the money to save, but I'd rather spend it on things that were going to give me a short time benefit. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's something for me that's been really, really, really huge. I try to make sure I stay consistent on going in the right direction. You know what I mean? So I invest in myself by buying books. I bought in quarantine. I bought so far 3 books. And I've been trying to just read them, knock them out. You know what I'm saying? Since I got the time, knock them out. Also, eating the right things. Trying to make sure I stay semi, kind of fit. So then when everything gets back going, I'm ready to go. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't got no worries. I can go right in the gym. I can still stay up. You know what I mean? Get my workouts done and stuff like that. And then, then I use my money that I have saved to buy real assets, right? And it comes to this game that I also bought a while ago, pre-COVID, called Cash Flow. And the game Cash Flow is it's like kind of like Monopoly, but it allows you to have a balance sheet, right? So a sheet of paper that's going to tell you about your liabilities and your assets that you're going to basically take, quote unquote, take to the bank and show them like this is where my money is, like this is how many assets I have, like this is my cash flow, stuff like that, right? So this is like, that's your like a real report card. Like once you graduate school, like banks don't care nothing about how many, what your grades were, nothing like that. People want to see like, all right, what do you put your money into? Like where's your investments? Like how do you move? You know what I mean? Like how do you make real money? How do you make real wealth in this country, right? So I buy silver. I buy I'm putting money away to then buy to travel, because that's an asset. Traveling is also an asset. Possibly, making my own business deals or anything of that magnitude. I have family members who are trying to get into businesses, so I want to maybe invest into their businesses, even help them, stuff like that. So I try to make sure I use my money to help make sure I can put myself in the best scenario so that I'm always making some kind of income. You feel me? Like the game teaches you that you need to get passive income. Right. So I'm really big on trying to make passive income. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to find new ways to get money to come in my pocket with me sleeping. You feel what I'm saying? When I clock out for my day, I want to keep money coming in. You feel what I'm saying? When I wake up, check my bank account, boom, money right there. Like I ain't even got to work on it. You feel me? That's what I think about. You know what I mean? Like about real assets. So, and I'm gonna give you a scenario for the game. This is why I recommend everybody buy Cash Flow by Robert Kiyosaki. It's a purple box with a rat on it. It says, can't remember what it says, but it says Cash Flow. And if anybody's really interested, comment below, and I'll post a picture up on YouTube or Instagram or anything like that. So they had a few properties in the game, and they had a market thing, a market card. I pulled a market card, and it said, if you have any properties due to the inflation of the economy, you lose your properties. So I lost all my properties. You feel what I'm saying? But the key is that I also had $10,000 in the game by playing it. I had $10,000 saved because I was like, man, I'm gonna just hold on to this because I don't know how the game gonna go, right? And then when I lost them, I then used that $10,000 later in the game to buy other properties that made me actually more money than the properties I already had. So it teaches you some things about the game. So I'm gonna keep playing, I'm gonna keep learning and stuff like that. So it's a really good game. I recommend anybody, and it's teaching me so much about not only real estate, but how to use my money strategically, how to get out of the rat race, which is paying bills every month, and just going through that same cycle, just paying bills, have enough to get by, paying bills, get enough to get by. I'm trying to have that passive income to where I can use that passive income to then go buy bigger properties or invest in other companies so I can make real money, so then I can get out of the rat race where I don't have to necessarily worry about my expenses anymore, because my passive income is so great that I can take care of those things, and I have actual money to then go out and invest, which is called real wealth. You feel what I'm saying? That's the whole point of when you're sleeping, I'm making money. You feel me? So, and then I used it also this quarantine period to find myself. You feel me? So do some soul searching, like, all right, Juan, what do you really want to accomplish? What do you really want to, stand for and get after? And the one thing I would tell this to anybody, I would tell this to you guys on planet Earth, my biggest thing is to make sure I can touch as many people as possible to lead them to Christ, and to also let them know that the biggest thing is to help others. You feel me? And like the reason why that last part touched me really hard is because when I went to South Africa, those videos that you see on TV when they said, oh, you can get $5 a day to go help out kids, and maybe they can, you can help them out because they need food. And when I went and saw it, not strategically even like trying to put myself in this scenario. It was just like we went to somewhere in South Africa called Soweto, and then when you see how they live, it gives you a sense of like I don't know, like it's a weird feeling. Like at that moment I was like I need to grind hard. Like I need to grind stupid hard. Like these are my people. We have the same people, and due to the fact that they're still in Africa and I'm in the United States, I have the best opportunity to really grow and do really big things on this planet that they will probably never get the opportunity to do. And so that took me to make sure that I grind as hard as I can, for not only because of this opportunity, but to make sure that I could probably be a lifeline to a lot of those people, that give them a chance to probably come to America or even make a better life in Africa for what it is. And like that's my biggest mission. Like my mission is to make sure that I learn as much as I can, grind as hard as I can to make sure that I can do as much as I possibly can. Back to like my assets, it's like when I buy silver and learning about the stock market and trying to like get passive income. I'm doing all that not only for myself to make sure I get real wealth, and not only for my family and my brothers and like my real homies and my future wife and all that kind of stuff, but like I'm doing it for them too. Like it's not for me. It's like it's for as many people as I can to put them on game. Like I'm trying to give you free game without even charging you nothing for it. Why? Because I want to see you do better. Hopefully you do better than me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I want other people to do, because there's opportunities on this planet. Like there's no greater time to be like massively stupid rich than now. You feel what I'm saying? Like not necessarily saying that the world's on a decline, but like right now the world's at its height. So like I'm trying to capitalize as much on this opportunity as I possibly can, because this is the time, bro. So I'm trying to grind as much as I can to make sure that I can help out me, my people, you know what I mean, and others. You feel me? And then to my last big point, semen retention. Right. So this is mostly for the homies, but I mean females, you could take it too. It don't really matter. But I'm gonna start it off with like, what do you want to accomplish? Right? Like I understand quarantine, everybody locked in. You feel what I'm saying? So like obviously you're not getting the human attention that you want to. Females probably not, sliding through your DMs, all that I get all that. You feel what I'm saying? But what do you want to accomplish? Like I just told you what my biggest goal was, but I have other accomplishments that I want to accomplish too. And I realized since like in my 20s, the one thing that I need to accomplish is like this next 10 years from 2020 to 2030, bro, this is the biggest time of my life that I need to accomplish. Like this is the time to grind right now for anything that you want. Because right now, I would never get these years back. Not only is it for me to capitalize on like school, but career-wise, like to implement everything that I need to learn. This is the next 10 years of my life that I have to grind the hardest. So by the time when I'm in my 30s, not only I can settle down, get the wife I want to, start my family, I can travel more, like other things that I want to really like do and have fun with and like travel and like do whatever I want to do in my 30s, I can't do right now in my 20s, because I'm trying to get my life down packed to where I wanted to be, so that in my 30s and my 40s, I'm not worried about, dang, bro, how I'm going to make ends meet. It's like, nah, bro, I already did all that. I grinded 10 years to make sure I get myself right for my 30s. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm grinding now for tomorrow's success. Like you reap what you sow. If you trying to go out to all the latest club, trying to smash all the baddest females, trying to get the biggest chains, new J's, all that kind of stuff, that stuff cool, bro. That stuff cool for you. Like go ahead. Like I said, do you. But I know for me, bro, I'm trying to make sure that I can buy all the latest J's for years on end, not for this weekend and worry about how I'm going to make ends meet. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm not trying to worry about smashing shorty because I got a wife at home that I can make sure that I hit that every night. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about those things because I'm making sure that I sacrifice now for later success. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about what do you want to accomplish? Do you want to be a lawyer? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a football player? Like, sacrifice now so you can get the life that you want, G. Like, you got to... I watched this quick video. I'm gonna watch it later, but like the quick little snippet is like it said people who preserve their life end up not getting the life they want. The people who are willing to lay down their life end up getting the life that they want. You feel what I'm saying? So like, are you willing to sacrifice now? Are you willing to go without the homies, the females, are you willing to go without those things that the society tells you that you need to make sure that you get what you want? You feel what I'm saying? Like it's that simple. Like, you got to be willing to sacrifice. Are you willing to give up the phone, the Tinder, the female? Like, are you willing to give that up for what's real, G? Like, that's my biggest thing. So that's why I go with, like, what do you want to accomplish first? Then it's all about your energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't be nutting into a towel and your bed sheets or whatever you nutting into and expect that you're going to accomplish your goals. I mean, like, if you can find somebody out there that's truly doing that and that's really accomplishing, like, what we all expect, quote unquote, making into the 1%, which is $440,000 a year. If you can do that by nutting in your sheets and still make it to the 1%, bro, prove me wrong. I want to see it happen. You feel what I'm saying? But like, if you believe that you're not accomplishing the things and you're still nutting in your sheets, bro, you need to change up your game. Like, on God, like on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you can't be putting your energy towards something that's not important. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that at all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to put it towards what's important. So you got to, now I'm not telling you to hold your seed because, of some ranking bullshit. Like, nah, like I'm telling you to hold your seed for the simple fact that it's going to have a huge lasting benefit for you, my boy or my girl. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's gonna have a huge benefit because you're taking all that energy that you would get out into a blanket or whatever it is into actually your goals and what you're trying to achieve, right? So you got to push that energy towards that goal, right? But the key is to make sure that you harness that energy in the right direction, right? So I look at Gandhi. You feel me? Like Gandhi is probably one of the best advocates for this. You feel me? So like you got to be able to harness it. So that's why I meditate. That's why I run. You feel me? Because it allows me to calm myself down, but also calm my energy to where I can focus it more on what I'm trying to do. Right? When I got my meetings, I'm alert in my meetings. When I'm at work, I'm on time. I'm on task. You know what I'm saying? Like, females always asking like, bro, why you so quiet? Why you why you not talking and doing your thing? Because like, bro, because I'm not worried about y'all. I'm trying to make sure I grind and I'm focused on what I need. And then when I see the right female that I want, the right female that's worth giving my seed to, oh yeah, on God, she getting that. Like that. You feel me? Like, no game. Just straight up. She gonna get it. You feel me? Because my mindset not even on her. It's on my goals and my dreams. And if she on the same wavelength, she gonna peak game. She gonna be like, okay, there's something different about him just because. I already peaked. You feel me? Because my mind's focused on what's important and not what's not important. Smashing a female, not important to me. I'm trying to make sure that I'm on my goals of actually achieving what's actually out there for me. A wife, I already talked to God about that. A wife coming. I don't need to worry about that. She out there for me. I ain't finna be out here searching and looking. No. I talked to God about that. I'm gonna stay on my grind, be a soldier for him, and she gonna pop up. This is that simple. You feel me? Like it's that simple. You gotta just take the time to put that energy into the right things that require the right energy so you can get those things that you want to. You gotta sacrifice. And then it goes to don't waste your energy. You know what I mean? Don't waste your energy, dog. Like it's coming, bro. You feel me? Like don't waste it. You feel me? And so that's what I say. And then when you get the right female, it's not gonna be wasted energy. You feel me? Because it's gonna be you're recycling that energy. What I mean by that is, okay, you go have sex with her, right? You bust, you nut, all that, right? But then that energy is not like lost, right? Because she gonna be like, all right, so what's your goals, or what, like what you doing tomorrow, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like she gonna be keep pushing you down the right road, down the right right track to make sure that you accomplishing those things. You feel me? So like, it's not, the energy is not gone. It just transmitted into her, and then she's gonna push it back into you because she gonna be like, all right, what you trying to do now? Like, what you got going? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the point. It's recycled. The energy you don't lose the energy because she on the same wavelength, and she trying to go get her own too. You feel me saying? So like, it's the same precedent. You know what I'm saying? For ladies, for y'all out there, if you talking to a dude that ain't really got no goals, it's like, what you even talking to him for? I ain't saying you got to go out and get a boss or a rapper or none of that. I'm not telling you to do none of that. What I'm saying is you got to find somebody that got some big goals, that's actually trying to accomplish something, and is not worried about just what's between your legs every single night. Like, that's the goal. Like, you got to make sure that he has goals, and then at the end of the day, you just icing on the cake. Like, I've been grinding so hard. Like, thank you so much for this. I'm going to tear this up, and then boom, I got to get back to the paper. It's the same principle. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Like, don't waste your energy. Recycle your energy with people that is worth the energy. That's worth putting that energy out that you get back. You feel me? And so that's this entire video, man. Like, if you don't use quarantine to get yourself ahead in life, whatever you could possibly do to get yourself ahead in life and like get yourself stable and on the right track, you use this quarantine period to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, whatever you got to do, whatever grants you got to apply for, whatever bill they pass, you know what I mean? Whatever you can possibly do, strategically think about how can you get yourself ahead. Like, it might be hard now, but it could be a lot worse, my G. You can be in Soweto, South Africa, struggling in tin cans with like hand-me-downs from the trash, using those as your daily tools to get by in life, and not literally a dime to your name, G. Like, no shoe, like you got 2 different shoes on your feet. Like, you ain't got no clothes, no food, no car, no, bro, you ain't got no bathroom and no running water. Like, that's how bad it was down there, bro. They had to share a bathroom, 50 people to 1 bathroom and 1 shower. Come on, bro. Like, if you talking about your situation's hard in America, bro, imagine they situations, bro. They don't even know what they're gonna eat on a day basis, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So like, if you use this opportunity to get yourself ahead, use this opportunity to work on yourself, and use this opportunity to truly, if you are religious, get yourself in touch with Christ. If you're not, then put yourself in a higher power or whatever you believe in, or the universe, or other people, whatever you believe. But think bigger than yourself. If you think bigger than yourself, you'll always be rewarded, because you'll always be satisfied by what you give out and seeing other people's happiness. You feel me? So that's episode 5. Like, comment, subscribe, and then let me know what you guys think of this video. All right, peace.